Hello everybody, welcome to the Fabulous Picture Show and this special screening of Benda Bilili. Can I please introduce Renaud Barret?
I want to say something in Lingala to the people from Kinshasa. Bon, bana Kinshasa, bino moko bo mona que toza awa pona ko présenter film ya Benda Bilili et pesaka message moko. Il faut toujours ko landa ba rêve na bino. Voilà, merci. I hope you're gonna enjoy the show.
Renaud Barret and Florent Delatoulet met the homeless musicians of staff Benda Bilili 5 years ago. Having landed in the Democratic Republic of Congo with a plan to document ghettoization, those plans took a turn. When they became music producers instead, trying to help the band record an album. But the adventure was almost over before it had begun. Ricky's resolve has made him king of the streets in a city of 10 million people.
Ça, c'est ma business. Avec ça, ça va. Ouais.
And bolstered by young Roger, a single-string virtuoso.
Avec lui, pendant quelques jours, il sera un bon travailleur, un bon guitariste.
Ricky has led staff Benda Bilili to international fame. Now with an album, a world tour and even a triumph at the world's biggest film festival, staff Benda Bilili is seeing their dream come true. I love the idea of you going to somebody and pitching your film. I've got a band, you know, paraplegics, homeless. I mean, you must have, this is not a film that would have been easy as a sell.
No, I mean, those people were complete outsiders. When we met them, they were just begging for money in front of a fancy restaurant, as you see. And we had a crush immediate. It was just a love story. Our idea was not to make a movie, it was just to record an album. We had the feeling that they were on the verge of dying, because in this country you can die very easily. And when we met them, we had the feeling that they were just virtuoso and we had to do something. So we started to film them on a daily basis. After 2 years and a half, we realized that we had a movie.
What I love here is usually filmmakers say, come on, we're going to make you a star. These guys were telling you,
yeah,
you better believe it.
Yeah, they gave us their energy because they never give up.
I really did feel like they were in charge of this film because they gave you a level of access and honesty that you can't fake up.
Well, it was their movie first. They pretty soon they realized that we were maybe the last chance they would ever have. They helped us in. That's right. They opened the doors of a world which is really complicated to discover. The world of street kids, the world of the street life. In fact, we didn't have problem with the bad boys or the drug dealers. It was always the police or the army. One day we got arrested at night, and they put us in jail. And we were seeing from the outside that the Benda Bilili were gathering in front of the police station, and they just charged the police station and crushed the doors open with the the motorbikes. And they came in and started to attack the policemen, say, "Give us back, or white, give us back."
From Congo, Kinshasa, so it's amazing to see kind of things. What I learned from this movie is the determination and the hope. It's something amazing. The story is very, very powerful. How did you choose the name of Benda Bilili?
Benda Bilili means be smart. Try to imagine things but it also means see beyond. So there was all those different levels in the name.
Benda Bilili is quite a dream. Someone who's dreaming is Benda Bilili. Something doesn't exist, but you take in your mind.
Exactly. Is also inspiring is that they don't consider themselves as handicapped a bit. They are rock and rollers. They always say, yeah, we're rockers. We're gonna rock the world.
Musically, obviously, this is an incredibly unique style, but the lyrics, they're simple, but they're very profound and complex as well.
Whenever something happens to them, they write a song, and they talk about everyday life, how to stay alive, how to survive. It's like they get a moral message to the uneducated masses of the street. You know, they teach the little kids how to stay straight, not to steal, not to do bad things.
Explain that relationship between the physically challenged people and the street kids.
Because they are safe. The handicapped people in Kinshasa are very feared and respected. You don't mess with a disabled guy in Kinshasa. The street kids, because you got no school, you got unemployment. It's like 80% of the population. So naturally they stick with the handicapped because they can push them. In the end of the day, the handicapped, they pay them. So it's a relationship like that.
You see it documented in the film where Roger appears in the film. He's 13 at the time with his tin mono. What do we call it?
Satonge. It's a mono string. We met him quite by chance. It was back in 2004, and he was begging for money in front of a church, and he started to play, and it was we were really moved. He created his instrument. He got the perfect ear, and he creates the condition of his own survival.
Roger blows your mind to see him grow up on camera and to see him evolve like that. And I think one of the most interesting things is his real sense of his responsibility.
You can see the overwhelming presence of the African family sometimes.
I couldn't believe the level of respect and restraint. A lot of kudos to him there.
As a black person, I get sick to death of seeing black people on screen. We're always the victims. And so, you know, your lack of ego, and, you know, it was just a really, really moving film. So thank you very much.
Thank you. That's a very important way to say, because we feel also very sick when we see movies or documentaries about Africa, with always Africa with a big A. Misery, happiness, blah, blah, blah. And it's not true. It's the reality is more grayish. And the best thing is to let them speak. To us, that's the distance, the right distance we want to have between Africa and us, you know.
I was just wondering, have all the members of the band actually improved their lives?
Yeah, all of them. And all the kids are going to school, so to them that was the most important thing with the success they have now. It was to put their family out of trouble, and that's what they did, all of them.
It was a wonderful part of the film when they're in Belfort and the crowd grows.
hadn't even rehearsed before coming to the concert, so we were just a bit like stressing. Is it gonna work? Or, well, you know, sometimes they don't sing always in the right tone, and so we imagined that they could have failed a bit, or maybe just do something, well, mediocre. But we never imagined it would go like that. Suddenly, like, there was 5,000 kids dancing like in a rave party.
Roger is a superstar now, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a Hendrix, a true Hendrix of the Saturn. I was thinking back in 2004 when they were saying we're going to be the most famous band in handicap band in the world, and I was like, they were true.
Everybody, amazing film, yeah? Do tell your friends, and thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for them.
That is the end of the Fabulous Picture Show, and I'm going to say goodbye. And we started off with saying something in Lingala, or you did something very profound and beautiful. And now we're going to say goodbye.
You have to say chance.
Chance.
Eloko.
Eloko.
Pomba.
Bamba.
Pomba.
Bomba. What does that mean?
Means every dog has his day.
Fantastic.
Merci. Merci, merci. Wow.
So how would you rate this film out of 10 and why?
I'd easily give it an 11. It was fantastic.
I'd rate it 7 out of 10. I thought it had a real pulse.
I go for 9 because the story is also powerful.
You could really smell it and taste it. You felt transported.
And I think it was very brave and commendable of the director to go somewhere like Congo and try and do something like this.
It's teach us how to dream, even we got nothing, but people have a hope.
Yeah, and Roger, I fancy him a little tiny bit.